Hola, it's Matthew here. I'm here today with Angela from our Lacroix Valley office. And we're here today just to chat about some of the reasons why it is so important to get a property health check done before you look at putting your property on the market. One of the things that we have been discovering for quite some time now, but really want to help you guys out with, is the amount of times we speak to someone who bought a property, be it 1 year, 2 years, 5 years ago, and they think that because they might have used a lawyer to do the purchase, that everything's correct. However, there are some horrendous stories that are coming out. So thanks for joining us today, Angela. You've been discovering some interesting things with people buying properties or selling their properties now they've recently bought. I know we've had a few interesting examples recently. So
yes, we have.
Just tell us about one of those.
Well, we've actually been going through the paperwork this morning in depth, and I've had a client that I've been working with for some time purchased a property, well, what he thought was a house last year. A change in circumstances has come to light. He's wanting to move, so he wants to have help, assistance to actually sell the property. So as we usually do, we get all the documents to check them to make sure that everything is correct. Unfortunately for this seller, the documents aren't correct. He's actually purchased rustic land. It's just an allotment to grow veg on with a little bit of irrigation.
Wow, okay.
He thought he was actually buying an urban plot that could be constructed on an actual vivienda, a house. That's not the case. So we've got in contact with the town hall to get a report from them. He's actually paid quite a lot of money for this property, and some of it, unfortunately, was in black money as well.
Okay.
So that's also something he needs to take into account. And also paid for an architect to do architect drawings for a 2-story house on a plot where a house can't be built.
Right, okay.
So,
and is this something that he specifically requested to the lawyer who acted for him when he bought it? Or is it one of those common cases we get where, actually, if you don't ask the question, they're not going to answer it for you, but you don't know the right question to ask?
So this is a thing where he said, is the property legal? Of course, the property is legal, but he didn't ask the question, is this a legal property? Is it a house? Is it a vivienda?
Is it legal for the purposes I want to use it for?
So unfortunately, because he didn't ask the right question, he's got the answer yes to a question that wasn't posed correctly.
Okay. Something we hear a lot. Please, if you have bought a property if you've ever bought a property here in Spain and you're thinking of selling it in the future, please get in touch with us for a free property health check. We do a 50-point health check, which will identify whether there are bits that have been missed when you were buying to ensure you don't get caught out. Now, one of the things I see with this, Andrew, is no one thinks that they've been caught out.
Not at the time. No. When you think you've instructed a lawyer to work on your behalf, and you've put your faith in that lawyer to do the checks, you wouldn't have thought it. To all intents and purposes, he gave me the documents to look through, and literally the first page I opened, I said, this is incorrect.
Yeah.
He didn't know anything about it.
No, it's often easy to spot if you know what you're looking for. Yeah. So it's not the only case, is it? You've had another one just recently that's
I have, yes. I'm working with a client that's, unfortunately, a couple of years ago, went to buy and actually paid a 10% deposit on a Cortillo down near the coast, and then just got someone to check before they went to notary for the final stage, and it wasn't a Cortillo, it was just a finca with a storage shed on it.
Wow.
Fortunately now, she's just this moment, after 2 years of waiting, got the funds back after going through a court process to get these funds back. But yeah, she thought she was buying a Cortillo, a 2-bedroom Cortillo. To all intents and purposes inside, it looked like it. It had a bathroom, it had a kitchen. And if she'd have just got someone to check that paperwork before she put down that deposit, she would have realised it wasn't a Cortillo.
Wow. It is shocking the amount of times that people do get caught out, because unfortunately a lot of more mature property markets, particularly across Northern Europe, for example, the US, the lawyer would automatically check those things on your behalf. But of course, the way things are done here is that actually the lawyer just checks it's legal, not what it's legal for in a lot of cases. So it is very easy for people to get caught out. Thanks for updating us, and for those at home, please do get in touch. We're happy to help you check what paperwork you actually have. There's no strings attached, there's no hidden clauses. completely free of charge to help you guys out. So do get in touch and let us help you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Bye.